Hey guys, it's Rochelle and welcome back to my channel. So I am back with another video for you guys, and today I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this hair color. It's super vibrant and it's very fall inspired. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this color and how I style this wig, then please keep on watching. Alright, so let's get started. I'm using Asteria Hair 613, 3 bundles and a frontal. So I will be making my wig off camera. I do have very detailed and beginner friendly videos on how I make my wigs. If you are new to my channel, click on the description bar down below and check out my wig making video. So I already made the wig, you guys. I actually made it like a week ago. I didn't know what to do with it. I even straightened the hair. I was going to leave it blonde, but then I decided to color it. So I'm just going to go in with some Vaseline. And I always do this in pretty much all my videos. You can use Vaseline or Got2b free spray and protect the lace, because when you're coloring the hair you do not want to get any stains on the lace. So I always use Vaseline. I find that it works best for me. It can be a pain to wash out, but I'll show you guys how I get it out. Alright, so it's fall season and red is always a yes for fall. So I'm using the Ion Color Brilliance Semi-Permanent Hot Red and the Kiss Colors Tintations Intense Red. So I'm going to apply that into my mixing bowl, and I'm going to go in with the Ion Color Brilliance first. It's more of a thicker consistency, and I'm just mixing them together to get the perfect shade of red that I am looking for. Now to color the entire wig, I used 2 tubes of the Ion Color Brilliance and 1 bottle of the Kiss Tintation dye. So that's all I needed to do this. And now I'm going to go in with some ginger. So I'm going to use the Kiss Color Tintation in ginger. We're not going to be doing any mixing with this one. I'm just going to be using this color on its own. Now I'm just going to go in with my water bottle just to dampen the hair a bit. I find that the hair colors a lot better when I dampen it. So I'm just going to dampen it really quickly, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab sections of hair. So I'm going to get the sections out of the way because we're going to be starting off at the very back. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my brush and start off at the very back, and make sure you're wearing gloves because red dye is a mess to clean up, okay? By the time I was done coloring this hair, you guys, my filming room looked like a crime scene. Like, it was terrible. Anyway, so I'm just applying the dye all over the hair, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe my hands off before I go in with another color. So I'm using a really pretty raggedy towel to do so, and then I'm going to go in with the ginger shade. I'm loving the 2 tones. However, I'm going to go ahead and blend that ginger into the red because I didn't want it to be too gingery at the bottom. I wanted it to still be red, but kind of like a red orange shade. So I'm just going to go in with my brush and just mix them in together, apply a bit more of that red onto the orangey shade. And I was definitely inspired by fall. So I was inspired by the colors of the leaves to create this hair color, and a lot of you guys actually requested this on my Snapchat. I keep my Snapchat open and I asked you guys what color you wanted to see, and a lot of people said they wanted me to do like a red orange or even a ginger. So this is it. However, I actually filmed this video before you guys even requested this hair color. And I'm just going to go in with some saran wrap and I'm just going to apply it to the hair. You guys see me doing this all the time. And this is just going to protect the hair for when we go into the second row, and that the hair is not bleeding all over each other. So you guys, I will be honest with you. I have this love-hate relationship for red hair. I think it looks freaking amazing. It looks bomb. But red hair is so freaking high maintenance, okay? Like, especially if you wear red hair all the time, you're always doing touch-up because the colors bleed a lot. And I find that the color doesn't last very long, especially if you are washing your hair or your wig very often. It's a really high maintenance color, but it looks freaking amazing. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing the same thing. I'm just gonna apply the red and then go in with the ginger and then apply the red to it just to blend the colors in together. I really wanted to have a nice deep red on the top and then faded into like a red orangey shade on the bottom. And now that I'm closer to the top, you gotta make sure that you're not being heavy-handed when you are applying the color to the lace. That way you can avoid the color bleeding through the lace, because honey, red dye on a transparent lace good luck trying to get that out, okay? It's not fun. Can't even get it out, and you don't want to be wearing your lace wig and the lace is all red on your forehead. And you guys, before you ask me why didn't I do the watercolor method, I didn't want to do the watercolor method for this shade of red that I was going for. I just feel like the colors wouldn't mix the way I want it to look, so I'd rather do it, you know, the old-fashioned way. And as for red hair, I don't like doing watercolor method for the lace because I do not want to have red knots on my lace. I hate the red knots. That annoys me, and that's something you cannot avoid when you do the watercolor method. So this is pretty much how it's looking. I'm gonna let this sit in the hair for like 3 hours. You can even leave it overnight, but I let it sit for quite some time. Then I'm gonna go and take out all the saran wrap, and this is how she's looking. We're in my kitchen now. And you guys, when you're washing out the hair color, you want to use some cold water. So that's just the hair dye coming out of the hair. I will let you know right now that red hair does bleed. Now, as for the Vaseline, oh my gosh, I put on so much Vaseline on this lace. It was a pain to get out. So this is how you get the Vaseline out easy. You can use some liquid dish detergent. I use Palmolive, and use hot water. I know I said use cold water to wash the hair out, but to get the Vaseline out, you have to use hot water. It really sucked that I had to use hot water because the color was fading and I didn't want my color to fade. But yeah, this is the end result. This is how she's looking. And now we're gonna go back into my filming room, and I'm just gonna go in with my blow dryer and just start drying the hair. Oh, and I just want to say thank you to my subscriber that mentioned that I should use the dish soap to take out the Vaseline. That was a big help because it actually comes out a lot faster. So yeah, we're back in my filming room, and I already went ahead and applied my wig off camera. I have very, very detailed videos on how I apply my wig. I will link it in the description bar down below, and that little object you see is my cat Simba. Now, moving on, I'm gonna go in with some mousse, so some foaming mousse, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this onto my hair. It's gonna really flatten it down. And I have to say this, I did stain my lace just a tad bit when I was washing it out. That sucked, but whatever. And I'm gonna go in with some pantyhose. You can use a silk scarf. So this is really just gonna melt down the glue into the lace. And again, I have very detailed video on how I apply my wigs. In my next video, I'm probably gonna be showing you guys how I apply my wigs again, but nothing's really changed. It's the same method. I might pick up some tricks here and there, and I will share it in my next video. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that scarf, pantyhose, and then I'm gonna go in with a curling one. I'm using the curling one today. I've had this curling one forever. It's from Remington. I got it at Walmart like a few years ago. And I'm gonna go ahead and start taking sections of hair and wrapping it around the curling one. Hold it for about, let's say 12-15 seconds and let it go. And just to make sure that the ends are curled as well, I like to go back in with my curling one and just curl the ends. So again, I'm curling it away from my face and just holding it for a few seconds and then letting it go. And you guys, my cat is just like all over the place. Like, he just wants to be a part of everything. And yes, for me, the right side is always a struggle to curl. It'd be a lot easier to curl this on a mannequin head, but the struggle was real on this side. Anyways, so I'm just repeating the same steps, and then I'm gonna go ahead and comb out the curls using my hand. You can add some hairspray as well. I didn't. And I'm just gonna go ahead and remove that pantyhose. I really like doing this method. I find that it really, really melts down that glue into the lace, and this is pretty much the completed look. I'm just gonna go in with my wand just to flatten it down so it looks nice and flat. Yeah, so I really hope this video was helpful to you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see next. I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Bye!